Hey everyone! Wow, what a bright and beautiful morning. The sun is shining and I feel full of energy today. You know what? It reminds me of my college days. Those were really fun times. So today we're going to talk about how to speak in English when you talk about your school or college life. It's such an interesting topic, right? Because almost everyone has stories about school or college. Maybe you met your best friend there, maybe you had a funny teacher, or maybe, oops, you forgot to do your homework. We've all been there. So let's imagine this. You're meeting a new friend for the first time, and you start talking about your school or college. What can you say in simple English? Let's practice together. You can start like this. I study at Green Valley College. Or, I go to Lincoln High School. Simple, right? Yeah, you don't need big or difficult words. Just speak slowly, clearly, and with confidence. Then you can say something like, my favorite subject is English. Or, I really like science. When you talk about what you like, your face looks happy, and that makes your English sound more natural. Now, imagine this scene. You're sitting in a park, and your friend asks, Hey, do you like your college? You can reply, Yes, I do. My college is great. The teachers are nice, and the classes are interesting. Or, sometimes it's fun, but sometimes it's boring. Haha, that sounds real, right? Because not every day is exciting. When you talk about your school or college life, you can also describe your routine. For example, I usually wake up at 7 a.m. I take the bus to school. I have lunch with my friends. I study in the library after class. Easy and simple sentences like these help you sound fluent and confident. You can also talk about your favorite teacher. Maybe you can say, My favorite teacher is Mr. Adams. He teaches math. He is very kind and always helps me. Or, my English teacher is Mrs. Parker. She's funny and makes the class exciting. She always tells jokes. When you talk about your teachers, remember to smile. It makes your speaking sound warm and friendly. Let's add more natural expressions. You can say, Oh, my college has a big cafeteria. Wow, the library is amazing. Oh, we have a football ground too. See how these little sounds make your speech more real and emotional? You don't sound like a robot anymore. You sound like a real person who loves to talk. Now let's think about friends at college. You can say, I have many friends in college. We hang out after class. We sometimes go for coffee. Sounds nice, right? It's natural and simple English that beginners can use. If you want to talk about your memories, you can say, I remember my first day at school. I was nervous, but everyone was kind. Or, I will never forget my graduation day. It was a special moment. Yay! Oh, I can still remember my own graduation day. The music was playing, everyone was smiling, and the moment felt magical. What a day. Okay, let's practice one more time. Try saying after me. I study at college. I like my teachers. I have many friends. I enjoy my classes. I love my school life. Perfect! Yeah! That's how you start talking about your school or college in English, with simple, short sentences. In the next part, we'll talk more about daily routines in school or college and learn how to speak naturally when you share your experiences. Wow, I'm excited already. So take a deep breath, smile, and say with me, I can speak English. Good job. All right, see you in the next part. Don't forget to practice these sentences today. Ah, you're doing great. Keep it up. Wow, you came back. Yeah, that's great. I love your energy. Let's continue our fun talk about school and college life. In part one, we talked about how to describe your school, your teachers, and your friends. Now, in this part, let's learn how to talk about your daily life in school or college, the little things that make your days special. So imagine this. It's a Monday morning. That moment when your alarm rings and you don't want to get up. We all know that feeling. You open your eyes slowly and think, 5 more minutes, please. But then you remember, oh, you have class at 8 a.m. You get ready quickly, pack your bag, and rush out the door. You can describe it in English like this. I wake up at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth and take a shower. I eat breakfast before I go to college. I usually take the bus. Very simple, right? And when you speak, try to use your real life as an example. That's how you connect English to your world. Now, when you reach school or college, what happens next? You can say, I meet my friends at the gate. We walk to class together. We talk about our homework. Sometimes you say, oops, I forgot to do it. I know that happens. Then, in class, you can use sentences like, I listen to my teacher carefully. I take notes. I ask questions when I don't understand. I enjoy learning new things. If you want to sound more natural, you can add little expressions. I think this topic is easy. Or, oh, I didn't understand this part. See how these short sounds make your English more alive? They show your emotions, and that's how real people speak. Now, it's lunchtime. Yay! You can say, I have lunch with my friends in the cafeteria. I usually eat a sandwich or pizza. I drink juice or coffee. Sounds tasty, right? During lunch, you can also talk about fun topics. For example, we talk about our favorite movies. We laugh a lot. We take funny pictures.
After lunch, maybe you go to the library. You can say, I study in the library after lunch. I like the quiet atmosphere. I read books or complete my assignments. When you finish classes, you can describe your day like this. My classes finish at 3 p.m. I go home and take some rest. I sometimes meet my friends in the evening. Easy, right? You don't need complicated grammar. Short, clear, and happy sentences are perfect for beginners. Let's make it more emotional now. Think about your favorite memory from school or college. Maybe a sports day, a class trip, or a funny moment with your teacher. You can say, I remember the day we played basketball. Wow, it was so much fun! Or, one day I gave a presentation in English. I was nervous, but everyone clapped for me. Ah, what a proud moment! When you share stories like that, people connect with you. That's how you make conversation interesting. And don't worry if you make mistakes. Everyone does. You can even say, oops, I said it wrong, and then correct yourself with a smile. Yeah, that's the spirit. Confidence is more important than perfection. When you talk about school or college, you can also share your dreams. For example, I want to become a doctor. I want to be a teacher. I want to study in a big university in New York. These sentences show who you are and what you dream of. And remember, when you speak about your goals, your English sounds more passionate and alive. All right, let's practice together one last time. Repeat after me slowly. I go to college every day. I like my friends and teachers. I study hard and enjoy learning. I will follow my dreams. Wow, that was amazing! You sound great! Keep practicing these sentences every day. Don't worry about small mistakes. Just keep speaking. Before we finish, here's a small tip. Talk to yourself in English. Yeah, just describe what you're doing. For example, say, I'm opening my book. I'm drinking water. I'm getting ready for class. It's simple but powerful practice. All right, my friend, we've reached the end of today's video. Oh, I feel so happy that you stayed till the end. You did really well. Yeah. Now go ahead and tell someone about your school or college in English today. Use your new sentences. Speak slowly, smile, and enjoy it. Wow, you're improving every day. Okay, that's all for now. See you in the next lesson, and remember, keep learning, keep smiling, and keep speaking English. Yay!